Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about this new concept car from the BMW made by Norev, and it's a 1/18 scale die cast, but for the very first time in my collection it's a seal body. Okay, so I just thought that I'm gonna get this seal body and see how it feel like. And I like concept car are cool, they're kind of fresh, no one has seen that kind of look before. And this is an old concept car made about 5 years ago or so, from Geneva Motor Show or Paris Motor Show, I don't know which one. But anyway, so this is the BMW visualize their car that they're gonna make in the future, which is now, okay, in 2024. So they have changed a lot of design from the round circular look into this square triangular angular look now, which is some models are not bad. I like the SUV model, all the X5, X3s, X1, they're not too bad. But some model like a 2 Series Coupe or the XM, it just looks hideous. I mean, I don't know whether you agree with me on this, but the new looks are not that cool. Even the new 5 Series just looks weird. I prefer the current, F90 or F92 or whichever. These M5 and all these like cool looking 5 series and 3 series, they all looking cool, but I don't know why they changed to this style. Anyway, so this is the question to the CEO of BMW and the architect and the car design team. But anyway, so Minichamps is making a lot of these BMW, and they're gonna make the most out of their license usage. So they've been releasing so many of these models, but I might not be getting some of them. I will be getting new 5 series, that's for sure. i7, I'll be getting that. XM, no, definitely not. RX, maybe. That is a smaller car electronic SUV. I might get that. I don't know, but definitely not the 2 Series Coupe. I mean, I seen the other day on the street, and then the rear tail light looks like a fishing hook. I just don't know what to say. If you look at it, it looks like a fishing hook to me. It's just so hideous. But anyways, let's talk about this one, right? So let's take a pause on this, so you will see it in close up. So I can see how they have done it. Okay, so this one is very different from the traditional BMW look, and it is very angular. As you can see here, the design of it is very different. Design language is very cool on the side profile, but on the front profile it's just what? It's just weird. Okay, anyway, so let's look at the wheel. And one thing I like about BMW is the wheel design is very intriguing. It's very interesting. Okay, it's not like any other car brands that I can see that wheel design looks cool, the front, back, and that's very something special about BMW. That's something that stands out. That's what I like about BMW. And Mercedes, on the other hand, is opposite. I like the interior. I like all the LEDs and all the screens, and it looks very cool and symmetry. But when it comes to the outside, when you look at the wheel design, it just make it look smaller. I just don't know why. I don't know why Mercedes put this additional layers around it. It just make it look so ugly, and then it'll make the wheel looks even smaller. I don't know if you noticed this. I mean, my boss has the new C-Class, and I look at the wheel, it's just yuck. Audi's is somewhere in between. It's not too bad for the Audi, but BMW wheel design is the best. But anyway, so let's look at these paint on this one. So this is made of die cast, but like I said, steel body, so that means nothing is actually open. So it's not that exciting, I would say, but then again, I only pay for £45, so I can live with that. I like the paint on this matte color. It's kind of different shade of 50 Shades of Grey going on. I'm not talking about movie, I'm talking about this car. So so it is very cool paint job. I don't know how they do it to achieve this, and this is very interesting. It has a nice aerodynamic gaps there. It just actually go through all the way to the back, which is nice. At the back, you can see the tail lights is very thin and very triangular, angular, which is where they copy into their new electric cars and so on. I can see that now. And it says Vision M next. So this is what they have done here. At the bottom, exactly, there is nothing to look at. There is no suspensions or anything like that. It just feels very cheap. If you look at the brake disc and caliper, everything about this motor car is very light, hollows and cheap kind of feel, but it is cool and interesting at the same time. So it's kind of like hard to describe. If you look at the front, for example, you see this grille is like gave you 3D effect. It looks like it has a that kind of effects, but it's actually just a one layer of plastic with painted like this, which is very interesting. I like that. As for the interior, as you can see, there isn't anything to look at apart from the steering wheel. That is very, very interesting. You got all translucent part, very futuristic, so like spaceship or space, that kind of like Star Trek kind of look. And that is something I like about it. You got translucent effects and you got all the dials and steering wheel is very cool. That's pretty much it really for this car. It's not much to talk about here, unfortunately. But normally I make 2 videos, but for short and long, detailed version. But in this one, I'm just gonna do it in 1 video because not much point to make another one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.